Hello everybody, this is Gregory with How I Lost Over 100 Pounds and I've kept it off for 30 plus years. Where there should be no hesitancy in your weight loss and your weight maintenance. Today we're going to talk about whether or not you should work out when you're sick. Now before we begin, if you need help with weight loss, contact me through the Clarity FM link found here in the episode notes. Also check out my 2 books which you can find on Amazon, my website which has hundreds of articles and recipes, and lastly, if you appreciate my content, there is a link for PayPal. Alright, so should you work out when you're sick? Well, it depends how sick you are. So let's rule out the obvious one. So clearly if you have anything that's orthopedically wrong with you, like you broke a bone, you shouldn't be trying to work out. If your ankle is swollen to kingdom come, you probably shouldn't work out. Now, I mean, if you want to do some strength training, work on your biceps, your curls, or in some machines where you're sitting and your knees immobilized, then that's okay. But use common sense. Obviously, you're not going to be doing leg lifts if you're having a knee problem. So kind of know, like, if it's particular areas orthopedically hurting you, stay away from that. But what I mean more is just like viral infections, bacterial infections, and things like this. Well, it really depends. And I'll tell you what's worked for me the last 30 something years is I don't get fevers that often. I rarely ever get fevers. And let's move this over just a tad. I don't get sick. And so I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've had fever in at least the last 25 years of my life. So I don't have this problem. If you have a high grade fever, that's your body telling you it's cranking up the heat, the brain's cranking up the heat to kill the pathogens that are in you, whether they be viral, bacterial, fungal, whatever it is. So I probably would not work out. Now, if I get sinus infection or if I have the crud, the sniffles, the sore throats, I'm a little achy, stuff like that, just a common cold kind of stuff, but you don't have a fever, I typically will work out. 2 reasons why I do this. One is I'm just wired to work out every day, and that habit is so built into me for so long that it really is difficult for me not to want to work out. But with that, I balance that with prudence. And so the prudence would tell you, under certain circumstances, you shouldn't work out. Not to mention, like, when you have a fever, you are contagious. So if you go to the gym, for example, when you have a fever, you are giving that to other people potentially, and that is irresponsible. Now, if you're wanting to go work out outside in nature and get some green therapy, and you got a fever and you're all alone, that's totally okay. That's really up to you. But when it comes to the crud and all, like the non-febrile respiratory issues, I do work out. And it's partly because of the habit that's built into me. But also, look, working out biohacks your body. Working out is a vasodilator, so all your blood vessels get bigger to accommodate for the workout. And therefore, all your organs are going to work better, including your lymphatic system, which is one of the systems that helps fight pathogens that you have. Take that into consideration. The other thing is just working out releases an endocrine cascade or a hormonal cascade that is good for you. So I wouldn't be running if I'm pretty sick, the sniffles, I feel kind of run down. I'm not going to go try to run 5 miles. I might try to run 5 miles, but I probably wouldn't. I'd probably go on the elliptical, do an easy workout, but still get the blood moving, get the heart pumping, because overall, any circulatory cardiovascular exercises, for lack of a better word, are good for your body. And if you're getting more blood around to the different organs of your body, this will help you. This doesn't undermine the immune system. Now, if you're very sick, let's say you have a high fever, and you're an ultra marathon runner, yes, you're going to undermine your immune system, but most of you guys aren't like that. So I would tell you, look, it's like going to church. There's no excuse not to go to church on Sundays if you're a churchgoer, unless you're sick. But we'll find excuses. The weather's bad, my dog is sick, I don't feel like it. And it's kind of the same thing with working out. Like, if you're sick and you don't like to work out, or you're looking for a reason not to work out, you won't go. And I tell you, the number one thing about weight loss and weight maintenance is changing your paradigm, changing everything that you've done in the past, because nothing worked in the past. And one of the things is working out. Now, working out doesn't comprise a large majority of weight loss, it's diet, but it does help for a variety of things. And it's those 1,000 little steps, like I talk about in that episode, 1,000 little steps that you do every day that really make a difference. So if you are under the weather, I would tell you to, yes, still go work out. Doesn't have to be as arduous as it normally is, but I will tell you, after the workout, even if it's a light cardio or light strength training or light yoga, you will typically feel better and your body will benefit from it. Guys, post in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Hit the notification, subscribe, and share button. Until next time, take care. God bless and pray.